What's happening, everybody? Back again. So, Street Outlaws. Just seen some kind of new, pretty cool news. Jeff Lutz. Everybody knows Jeff Lutz if you watch Street Outlaws. If you're a drag race fan in general, you know who Jeff Lutz is. Jeff Lutz has been around for a long time. Built a lot of cars. Won a lot of races. Street races have been a recent type thing for him. Used to, he wasn't a street racer. They did a lot of track racing. Like I said, has a lot of really badass, fast-ass cars. He's got a son that races. The son races import cars a lot. He had a really fast 8-second Civic or something at some point. But word is, and he's been posting kind of sneak peeks, I guess, kind of pictures. He's been hashtagging them that basically he's getting a new show. I guess he's going to get his own show. We would assume that's going to be on Discovery Channel. There's nothing to confirm that, but in the pictures, he had a full-on camera crew, a full crew, just like they do on Discovery Channel. Just like I say, Pilgrim Studios does. Ran that light. So, if so, that would be pretty cool. The hashtags have been kind of like, just hashtag new car, but he's been putting hashtag new show, hashtag build show. He's put that on there on several posts, so it's kind of looking like it's probably going to be a show about him and his team actually building the cars. So that'll be something different for people, and it'll be something cool for people if that's the case, because there's a lot of people that have never been around a race car, have never seen a race car up close and personal, and would love to learn things like that. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, us that are big fans of it, us that have raced, us that have had cars and stuff like that, it's more normal for us, if you will. But like I say, it's still cool to just keep up on what's going on and see what everybody's doing. But right now, it's kind of, everybody's just kind of in the dark. He's hinting at stuff. He's kind of just poking fun, if you will, but nothing's come out to confirm to say that he is for sure getting the show, and nothing's come out to say exactly what the show is going to be out or where it's going to be. If it is Discovery Channel, if it's something else, we would assume it's going to be Discovery Channel, just because all of the Street Outlaw things, Street Outlaws, No Prep Kings, Memphis, all of those are on Discovery Channel. So we would assume if they're going to come out with another one, it would be on there, but you never do know. So that's something that I thought I would just speak on, because I think it's kind of exciting. I think it'll be cool. Like I say, he posted a few of them. He posted new cars. They're building a new car for No Prep, to race No Prep Kings. Obviously, everybody's damn near building a new car for that. I saw old Doc building. He said he's building a new one. It looked like he might be kind of in a bind with it financially. It looks like an expensive ass car. He posted a couple pictures. It's basically just tube chassis at this point. He reached out and said he's looking for sponsors to help him finish building it, because until then he's going to have to just keep racing his old car, which he claims is overweight for a no prep car. So it kind of is what it is. Pretty much everybody on Street Outlaws, from the original Street Outlaws, is building a new car because they can, basically. They made a lot of money off the show. They're able to do so. I did see some pictures of Chief's car, and it was completely taken apart down to the chassis. So he's not building a new car per se, but his car has been completely gone through. He had it taken, the frame completely jigged back up, measured, and made sure everything was perfectly straight and in line and where it was supposed to be. And then he's going to put it back together, I would assume, with bigger and better parts. Motor wise, I don't know. Like I say, he's pretty attached to that little Pontiac motor, and it's done really well for him. So in my opinion, it's going to have the same motor, but You could say if he's able to do all that with that small block Pontiac, what could he really do with a Proline motor like everybody else is running? You know what I'm saying? I think we know Ryan runs them. I believe the motor in Motor Nova's new car is the same thing. It's a Proline, a 481X, I believe is what they're running. And those are the most common thing right now. And those are some badass motors. I also heard that, and he's not even nothing to do with Street Outlaws, if you will. He's been on some episodes, but the guy they call Pinky, Stinky Pinky, whatever, he's building a new car. He's building a small tire car, from what I understand. And a lot of people are going towards that because there's so much more. If you're somebody that just wants to race constantly, there's so much more racing going on that small tire cars are having small tire shootouts, small tire races every weekend. Even when it's been cold, there's been races every weekend. People are bundling up, they're getting out there and they're getting it done. They don't care, they want to race. It takes a lot more money and a lot more just effort to drag out a big tire car and trailer it to an event and get it off there and do it. It's just a lot more bullshit. A lot of these small tire cars, a lot of them are trailered. Some of them are driven, depending on the caliber of cars that are racing. But racing is racing, and it's a good time. So a lot of people, there's a motorcycle just sitting off the side of the highway by itself. Anyway, so a lot of people are going back to building small tire cars, which I think is cool as shit. I've always been a small tire fan over a big tire fan regardless. Yes, I know they're not as fast, they're never going to go as fast, but it's more just old school grassroots drag racing. Where drag racing started, they started people with the regular cars modifying them a little bit at a time and racing them, and that's what it's about. I feel like you don't have to have a $200,000 car, $200,000 plus car, which is what a lot of these cars are. Some of them are $1 million cars these days, and it's ridiculous. But you don't have to have all that. You don't have to have a $200,000 car to race. You can have a small tire car that you built in your garage over time. Maybe it runs 10s, 11s, and it's still a good time to go out and race. And that's what people, you know what I mean? That's the heart of street racing, in my opinion. So, like I said, I would love to see more people build small tire cars. Obviously, the small tire cars that they build are going to be way of a higher caliber. And so it'd be fun to watch. It'd be fun to watch them have some, maybe even, like I said, I myself would be into watching if they had a show where it was just a small tire car show, you know what I'm saying? Do I think that'll happen? No, probably not, because I don't know, it just doesn't seem like the TV shows, Discovery and all that really rock with that type of stuff, but I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, I think it'd be a good show, and I would assume, like I say, majority of people I know that are into racing, got small tire cars, or don't, whatever, but are into it, would love to see it. People like to watch things that they feel like they could do. And a lot of people feel like they could build themselves a small tire car, you know what I mean, and go out and race it. When people see these multi-$100,000 cars, it kind of just, they're like, man, I can't do that. I can never build one of those, you know what I'm saying? So people will like to watch things that they feel like they could get involved in and that they could do. So I feel like it would do well, in my own opinion. But like I say, that's just my opinion. But give me you guys' opinion. Tell me what you think about a small tire race show. About, like I say, Discovery Channel. It could even be the same guys just building small tire cars. I think would be a good time and a fun thing to watch. But tell me your opinion. Drop a comment and tell me your opinion. Drop a like on the video and tell me what you think, what your guess is about Jeff Lutz show. You think it's going to be about him building cars, Or what do you really think it's going to be about? And if you've heard more than I have, drop a comment and let me know. Drop some comments, drop a like on the video. More likes it gets, obviously, the more apt it is to be seen. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that. Go and hit the subscribe button, notification bell. Turn your post notifications on if you have not already. That way you can get them when I drop them. And appreciate everybody for watching. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to see you guys on the next one. I'm out.